My name is Leo Connors, and welcome to The Ring and All Other Sports. I have a very special guest today, a friend. Is this your fourth or fifth?
Seventh.
Seventh
or eighth or something,
wow.
Yeah.
Damon Farrar.
Hi.
Thanks, bud. Awesome having you on again. We're going to talk all about like New England indie promotions and, talk about the stars that wrestle for them. We're just going to keep talking until the time runs out. But we got a bunch of fan questions, so we'll try to get through these as quick as we can so we can talk about the promotions.
Yep.
Sonny Goodspeed wants to know, Damon, what was your first indie show? I know this answer.
My very first indie show, it was 2013. It was UFO, Harvest Havoc 5.
Nice. Pat Dillon.
Pat Dillon's promotion, yeah. I brought 3 of my residents from work, and it was 3 staff. Me and 2 other staff. We brought 3 residents, and they loved it. They
did. They loved the wrestling.
Yeah, it's that's the first night I met Davian, Amadeus, and
I talked to him on the phone not too long ago. It was nice to talk to him.
Yeah, and they were the first 2 to come over and talk to my guys.
Well, Brian's like that. I mean, I told you before. He met Nicole, my stepdaughter, and he was like, I couldn't have asked for anyone to be any nicer to her. Right. He really was. He was super.
And Lumberjake too. He's the first one I met.
Yeah,
the first time I met him that night too.
Great guys. Great. And Davian's unbelievable. She's still the chaotic heavyweight champion, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. All right, Sonny's got one more. Do you get a lot of appreciation from talent due to you buying every shirt available?
I do. They always thank me and stuff.
Right.
And like there's some of them will send me emails thanking me for purchasing the shirt if I go do it on Pro Wrestling Tees, or some of them sent me cards, thank you cards.
Nice.
And stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's it,
What was the last shirt you just bought? Besides the Pro Wrestling Crate shirt you're wearing, because I got that one too.
Yeah. What did I do? Brett Riley and Gosling's. I think that was the last one I bought. Wore it Friday night for him.
He's coming in here soon, BRG.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Can't wait to have him. That'll be his 3rd time.
His new one. Yeah.
He's good. The kid is good.
I bought his cards the other night too.
Oh, nice.
Trading cards.
Cool. All right, Jerry Lane. For both of you, who would you put in your top 5 talented prospects in New England right now? There's a lot.
There's a whole bunch. I mean, there's so many that I don't want to leave people out.
Right.
I'm really liking Manny Aries.
Yeah.
And I like Malik Logan too.
Yeah, me too.
I like him a lot. He's funny, and I like him. He plays a good heel.
Right. I like Kid V.
Yeah.
We both like Chandler Thomas, BRG. There's more. Come on. Alec Price. I mean,
I was kind of thinking like brand new ones. Like Alec Price is the obvious answer.
Gal Barkley.
Huh?
Gal
Barkley.
Wow, impressive.
Barkay.
Barkay. Sorry, Gal. Yeah. Also from there too, Ricky. Oh, he changed. It's not Ricky Rivera anymore. What is it now?
Is it?
Oh, not Randy Rivera. I think he changed his first name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. But then there's also what was the other kid from there?
Cassius Hall.
Cassius Hall. Yes.
I like him. He's good.
There's a lot
good
of
look to him.
There's a lot of good kids out there.
Shannon Levangie, gets better every time.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple times in a row she's played a heel.
Oh, really?
And you're not.
I haven't seen her as a heel yet. No, you don't.
And she pulls it off pretty good.
Yeah. That's awesome.
She's somebody you always picture as a baby face. But
don't forget about Monty Chaos. Paris Van Dale.
Paris Van Dale, yeah.
They're all good. If we missed you, it's not because we did it on purpose. There's just so many people around.
Paris Van Dale, it was neat seeing her as a babyface a couple weeks ago on Lucky Pro. She has such a natural heel look.
Right. I'm surprised she was a babyface.
Yeah, she was. I think it's a one-night only thing.
At the Battle Royal?
No, she teamed up with Davian.
Oh, okay.
And went against Alicia Edwards and Ariel.
Oh, nice.
But
she's back.
Yeah.
And BMT.
Yep.
They're both back. Nice to see. They got, their kids aren't babies no more. All 6 of them.
Yeah. Another good one
I like kids.
Is Sarah Jade. I like Sarah Jade, too. She's,
What happened to Sarah Teller?
I don't know. She's kind of...
I haven't seen her in a while.
Disappeared.
She was doing really well, too.
Excellent, yeah. Like APW was giving her... She was on the show wrestling a bunch of times on them and NCW and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
forget
it's
some of the other-
injury. It could be anything. I
Right,
really
but
don't
don't
know.
forget, there's some other kids too. Like there's some guys at the Elite Pro Wrestling Academy. I can't remember the name all, but Matt Pitaro,
Yep.
the politician.
Yeah.
You know, which I think
Hopefully
I
he's
can't wait to
Republican.
see.
If he's Democrat, forget it.
I can't wait to see
I'm
though
just kidding.
where he goes with that character. Because as a politician, you can go all over. Like seriously, there's a lot of ways you could go. I can't wait to see him get more involved, being booked more and more and more. Because all these kids that are training are only gonna get better by stepping in the ring.
And there's so, like I said, there's some, because they're so new, like I don't remember their names.
Right. Well, there's Johnny Pierce is also a new guy.
Johnny Pierce, yeah, he's
Big
got a
kid,
good look to
man.
him. Yeah,
I was supposed to have him on a couple times, but it didn't work out. One night I got sick as a dog here. It was unbelievable. They kicked me out of the studio. I wanted
Aaron,
to stay.
I can't think of his last name.
Oh,
Aaron,
yes,
you know what I'm
from
talking
Belltime
about?
Club. Yes, Aaron. He's really good. What about Ella Valentine? Or is it Elle
yeah, Ella
Valentine?
Valentine. Yes. Yeah.
She's good, too.
good.
I like her a lot.
Yeah, Aaron, he beat, he beat him the other night? Osiris.
Nice.
On NCW. Yeah.
Nice. And then there's Samuel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
He's another new
Yeah.
guy. I'm just trying to think
Yeah,
of guys that
I'm
I don't
liking
want to
him
forget
too.
anybody. I don't know all of Ryan's students up at
Samuel
the lockup.
Radcliffe, I see him more at NCW.
Okay.
And I finally saw him at UFO a couple weeks ago.
Right.
So, yeah.
But there's another couple other guys that I've had on the show. Jonathan Saucier. I don't think he's had too many matches or anything yet, but he's training. All these guys are working hard. And after this, I told you I'm going to be having Mike Hollow and Scott Reed of the Elite Pro Wrestling Academy sitting in here.
Yeah, they'll be talking
That
about
ought to be
soon,
fun.
for sure.
You know?
And also, Top Rope did one of the matches they had there. They had a 6-man tag. It was like all students. And,
Nice.
And great match.
Was it really? Yeah.
Yeah, like I could describe them each, but I can't remember the names.
Right.
But, but I'm sure I'll see more of them.
Right. Yeah, there's just a lot of great talent around here, Jerry. You know that just as much as we do.
Yeah.
That's for sure. All right. Mike Zam's out. Damon, who, in your opinion, among the newer wrestlers has the potential right now to be the next breakout star in New England? And then he said, bunch of love, Leo. Thanks, Mike.
The two obvious are, to me, well, there's probably more than two, obvious, but I mean, the ones that stick out to me are BRG and Alec Price.
And Channing, too. That's
Channing.
Yeah, those guys, I don't see them being around here much longer.
Yeah.
Alec actually is being booked all over the place.
Yeah.
BRG just started getting booked all over the place. Yes. And we know Channing went over to a tour of Europe a couple of years ago. So they're all getting around. And I noticed a picture of them up in Concord at the Elite the other night.
Okay.
Channing Thomas stopped up there. All right, Andy Miller, what is your favorite indie promotion? You told me this off air, so tell everybody your two favorite.
I got so now. I love them all.
Yeah, I know you do.
Obviously, the one, the center of everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know any of you without knowing Pat Dillon.
Right.
Pat Dillon is the one that got me to go into all of this stuff. So
And who's the other company that let you get in early?
Oh yeah, Lucky Pro and UFO.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. All right.
But I got a lot of favorites. That's not a knock on anybody else.
That isn't. And we got some harder questions from Dave Fournier. He asked you these questions, and it's like you got
try to throw some of the bus. Yeah.
Dave. Yeah. All right. Jerry Land has another one. Also for both of you. What is your favorite and least favorite place to watch a show? Venue to watch a show.
Least favorite is the one Chaotic's doing this Friday.
Is that in Tewksbury?
No.
Okay.
No. Lowell.
Oh, all right.
UTech or whatever. It's just you're like a sardine in there.
Right.
And it's you have to go to the parking garage to park. It's no parking, and I hate paying for parking. So
right.
I'm kind of a cheapskate when it comes to that.
Right.
Parking, I hate paying for. I'm not cheapskate on other things.
No, never. No, I go out with you. You are not a cheapskate.
Parking, for some reason, I'm a cheapskate. But it's like a mile from my house, so that's a good. There's good and bad that go with that.
All right.
But that's my least
too
favorite.
hard for me to really say. I don't go to enough shows lately to sit there and have a favorite or a least favorite. I just don't.
Favorites, I mean, I like. I wish, this is one thing, I wish any of the promotions around would pick up the McCarthy Elementary School in Peabody, where Liberty States had it.
Todd Sopley used to run.
There's so much room there.
I went there once. It is a good building.
Yeah, it's a great building.
It is.
APW should go there. Chaotic should go there.
Yeah, it is a good building.
NCW, any of them. Pick up that one, There's a lot of money. I like the Malden one.
Right.
The UFO.
Have you been to the one, is it in Fall River or Brockton, that one there where they jump off the balcony.
Oh yeah, Fall River.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
been there. I've
that's,
always wanted to see a show there.
That's one of my favorite places. Actually,
I was gonna
to see
say
top rope. Yeah,
that looks like a fun building.
yeah, I do like that building.
Okay.
And I like going down to Fairhaven.
Yeah.
The
Who's
drinks are
that?
cheap.
Is that for AEW?
New England Gladiators.
Oh,
They're
yes.
kind
New
of
England Ring.
New England Ring Gladiators?
NRG, right?
NRG.
Yeah. Davey Cash.
Davey Cash does that.
Yeah.
Their next show is, I think, November 18th. I'm going to try to get down there for that.
Excellent. All right. Scott Anthony, shooter. Three-parter. This is all about the Monsters Ball and Natick, pretty much.
Okay.
All right. Has anyone checked in on Tony S. after the super kick from Randy Shawn?
Yeah, well, he did his announcements under the ring after he got super kicked.
Did he?
He was all right. It'd be funny if he was still under there. No. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you haven't checked on
I didn't email him.
But
I should
Jim and
message
Chris
him.
have probably
Yeah,
checked
I'm
on
sure
him.
they checked on him.
Right. All right. Thoughts on female tag team match with Alicia Edwards and Ariel versus Davey Ann and Paris Van Dale. That match must have been really good.
It was really
man.
good.
It must have been.
Like I said, you're not used to seeing Paris as a babyface,
Right.
and she did very real well. That was a really good match. It was funny. There were David didn't get a lot of ones though. Me and Jerry Lane, we gave her some ones, but I don't think it caught on as much.
Cheapskates there?
Yeah,
come on, guys, give us some money.
I mean, she's not there as much as she used to be. So it's like
the Backseat Boys used to get money handed to them and stuff down there by all the girls. Yeah, back in the day.
Then like Eddie Edwards was in the crowd with. I don't know if that's their daughter.
I know they do have a child. Is she little, like 5?
Yeah, she's little.
So it's probably his daughter.
And she, Davey Ann was getting her going. Davey Ann and not getting her going, but they were like cheering for Davey Ann.
Right.
The little girl was cheering for Davey Ann.
That's funny.
And it was like, stop, mother. You can't do that.
Right.
It was just funny.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's nice to see Eddie come around, watch the show. That's excellent. Yeah. All right, now his last question is, Damon, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
Damon, please bring Leo to the next LPW show.
Yeah, I'll find out when it is.
And yes, I definitely want to go. I really do. So I love Jim and Chris.
You gotta get them on the show.
Tony and Tony.
Yeah, they gotta get on the show.
Yeah. All right. So we got some questions from Scott Beckman.
Okay.
What's the best show you've been to this year? I
would say there's been a lot of them, a lot of good ones. I'm gonna go with Cold Fury. And it was in Lowell, like I said, my least favorite place to see a show. But
it was a great show.
It was a great show. It was fantastic. I mean, Davey Ann and JT Dunn, the steel cage, where she won the belt back. That was pretty amazing. That was nice. A hell of a show. And then you had Taven on the show. So
I didn't realize that Taven came back for that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He was on the show. A whole bunch of them.
Seeing he just got signed with AEW.
Yeah, I'm so happy
Bennett
for him.
and Maria, that's pretty awesome.
I'm so happy for him.
And I like that they're using his last name and not putting, using her last name for his name. He's Mike Bennett, Maria Kanellis, and Matt Taven. That's how it always should have been.
Right.
WWE gave him her name, and it just...
Yeah.
In a way, I just thought it made him... It was like mocking him in a way.
WWE kind of ruined him.
Yeah.
They buried him.
I think so.
Just did him dirty. I actually liked Mike Bennett when he went to Impact before he went to WWE.
Yes.
For the Miracle Mike Bennett. I love that. I thought that was great.
Yeah. No, he's a very talented. Yeah. We know how talented he is from being a big
this run around was good too with Impact, but I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I really am. I heard that they were looking at Taven too just before he had talks with WWE before he signed. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm glad he stayed with them.
Yeah,
they got a good thing going.
Yeah,
the
they
Kingdom,
do.
Yeah. I'm just curious, seeing that he was an indie wrestler around here. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Whatever happened to TK O'Ryan?
I don't know.
I just thought of him
I know.
today.
Well, he came back from his broken leg. Remember, he broke.
And then he wrestled in Canada for a while.
Yeah, he wrestled. I know he had a really bad concussion. I think it's so he might have retired from that.
Right. He hasn't had a match since 2019. I looked it up today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he was wrestling up in Canada for. I don't know if you know who Danny Duggan is.
No.
He's the kid that used to come around here back in the day when Kenny Omega would come around here to wrestle before he was anybody.
Yeah.
They would come down and wrestle for New World Wrestling Extreme.
Oh, wow.
Jimmy Allen, Trooper Gilmore. Wow. And I saw them at a show that one night. And then I met Kenny Omega. You know what the first thing I asked him was? How's Danny Duggan doing?
Oh,
Because he made an impression on me that night. Imagine that. Kenny Omega and Danny Duggan were both there. Kenny Omega is now known as maybe the greatest wrestler in the world by some people.
him, Jonathan Gresham.
But Danny Duggan was the one that made the impression on me that night, not Kenny Omega.
Wow.
You know, that's kind of crazy if you think about it. But all right, so Scott's second question: your favorite match of the year so far?
Now, favorite match of the year is a different spot.
Yeah.
This was at Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling. About
Hamatunas.
maybe a month or 2 months now. Yeah, Hamatunas' company. It was Logan Black versus Sammy Diaz. Match was phenomenal.
Nice.
Knockdown, drag out fight. It probably went like a half hour, and it was just a brawl. It was really
Now
hell of a match.
Sammy's really come along with the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Yeah.
He's gotten, you know what I
him
mean?
a
Not
lot.
that he wasn't good, but you know what I
Right.
mean. He's like, wow, he's there. He's one of the young stars of New England.
Yep.
He really is.
Yeah, we probably should include him.
And I didn't see Logan Black. Is that Logan Black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him too much.
Yeah.
So I know you have seen
Yeah.
him more. He's a big guy, right?
Yeah, he's a good sized guy.
So that must have been a really good match.
was a
Because
hell of a
Sammy's
match,
not
yeah.
a big, huge
No,
guy.
it was really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
That's probably the best match I've seen this year.
Okay. I think I might know this answer, but to this question, your favorite rivalry of 2022?
Oh wow, 2022. Jeez. I mean, I could see one potentially building
Yeah.
now that I think will be good if all the promotions involved kind of
Right.
build this up more. But I mean, I guess you go back to earlier in the year, Davian and JT Dunn.
That's exactly what I thought you would have said.
But I'm kind of seeing Davian and Paris Van Dale.
Really?
Yeah, kind of. I could totally see that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, Paris is still wrestling at Chaotic, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Ty Mitchell, Pop-Up Wrestling,
Yes.
wants to know, what advice can you give new promoters for improving their shows? It's a great question,
One
Ty.
of the things that I always like is opening on time. Doors opening on time.
Right. Yeah.
2 minutes late is unacceptable. Well, no.
No, but I
don't
know what
mean
you
it
mean.
like that.
You just like if the
Yeah.
shows
It's
starts at
waiting.
7.
It's like, yeah.
I mean, like
And
it's
then
7
it's
and
like
the doors
7:03 and it sells open. It's like,
or the doors open at 6:30
Yeah.
and they don't let you in until 6:45. Yeah, it can be a little, you know, make it a
and
little
for the
pissy.
most part, I'm a good-natured wise ass.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, you are.
But I'll blur it out. Random comments. Like, hey, you guys open? Are we doing this tonight?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Hey, that's good. You got to keep them on their toes sometimes.
another thing. What I always like at shows, Chaotic used to do this, and then actually Lucky Pro used to do this too, is, during intermission, they'd sell tickets for the next show.
Right.
You know what I mean?
always bought them.
I love
Yep,
doing that.
yep.
Because I buy it, and that gets me at the next show.
Right.
And one of the things, like I've learned in life, is when you're on vacation, right before your vacation ends, plan your next vacation. So that gives you something to look forward to.
Right. To save money for.
Right. So you go to a show, and then they sell tickets for the next show. They announce the date.
Right.
And it's like, cool. All right, buy your ticket,
and I think
and you go for the next
cheaper
show.
too, Damon. Like if
Some
they,
are, some
a
are.
lot of them are, right?
Lucky Pro used to do like
$12 for a
it'd
$15
be like
ticket.
a $20 ticket you get it for 15.
That's
Or a
good.
$15 ticket you get it for 10. Or something.
Right. That's good.
And and Chaotic would do like front row for like 15. And,
Right.
so I would do.
Well,
I
it makes
like
sense.
that. Yeah.
It makes sense though, because like you said, that you're there.
Yeah.
And you've just sold, let's say, 20 tickets.
Right.
You
So
know,
now
you
you
know
know
those
those.
20 are coming. You haven't even really let anybody else know the
Right.
date, and you already sold 20 tickets.
Right.
So that's smart, Ty.
To me, it's good. And
That's a good one for Ty.
Ty, if he did tell me his next show. Isn't it supposed to be like in April, right around
I'm
WrestleMania?
pretty sure. Yeah, right around WrestleMania. Yeah, because it's going to be the night before WrestleMania.
Okay.
Again. That maybe how we
Okay.
did the first show. That's what the
I
first
haven't
show was.
been to one yet 'cause
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't
that
know
was
about
the show his first one was called.
And I do like when promotions schedule announce their shows down the road in advance. You know what I mean?
Right.
December 2nd, NCW's running, and I've known that since the summer. So, and I know when I'm there December 2nd, they take a couple months off in the winter.
Right.
So they'll probably announce, most likely, they'll return like probably early March. So I will make sure, they announce that date. Right. I will be at that show no matter who runs that night.
Right.
No, it won't matter to me because I will be at NCW.
I only went to one of their shows and I had the time of my life. I really did. So I definitely need to get to more shows. I actually thought I was going to go to more shows this year, seeing it's my 50th year being a fan. Yeah. It just hasn't worked out that way.
I mean, my guess is it'll be like that first Friday in March. That's usually what NCW does. Right. And then followed by the next night, usually Lucky Pro will do the next night.
Okay.
Cool. So it's like, I think they share the ring. They share a ring.
Nice. I'd like to see more Sunday afternoon shows.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
See, I don't, because I work second shift on Sundays.
Do you?
Yeah, I work Sunday through Thursday, second shift. So I'm a strictly Friday, Saturday.
All right. Well, this might be my favorite question of the bunch. Walter Marzik wants to know, if you could only live on one of Leo's, his meatball sub, or his chicken tenders for the rest of your life, which would it be? Thank you, Walter.
Oh, both are fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm going to give a very slight, narrow, razor-thin edge to the meatballs.
Wow. Yep. All right. Yep. Excellent. Yep. Thank you. I do love my meatballs.
Both are fantastic.
I prefer my chicken tenders over the meatballs, but that's just how it's been for me. I'm a big chicken tender guy since I was a kid. I didn't like to eat chicken wings when I was little.
Really? So I don't like chicken wings really at all. Yeah. It's not that I don't like them. I like, they're good. It's just too much work for such a small amount of meat. Yeah,
you're right.
It's like labor. It's too much work.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah. Same with ribs. Same thing. I like boneless ribs. And plus, that's the stuff I would never eat it in a restaurant.
Yep.
I'd eat it at home. You make a mess. You need a bath after.
Exactly. All right. So we got some more. We'll bang these out.
Far away.
Dave Fournier. Now, Dave, we're going to probably bang these out because it's too hard to bury people. Yeah. I'm going to try to change the questions a little, Dave. But, Damon, if you could pick only one indie show per month, which promotion would it be and why? I did like your answer to this off air.
All right.
That's a great answer.
I would go, let's see. January, I'd go to Chaotic. February, I'd go to Lucky Pro. March, I'd go to NCW. April, I'd go to UFO. May, I'd go to Top Rope.
Yep.
June, I go to New England Gladiators. July, I go to Northeast Wrestling. August, I go to APW. September, I go to Blitzkrieg. October, I go to
Pioneer Valley.
November, I go to New England Grind, or Pro Wrestling Grind. That's
Did you say
Rip
Chaotic
Bison.
Yet?
I said Chaotic January, I think.
Okay, all right. Because I know you like to go
November,
there.
Limitless.
Yeah. Oh, wrestling. Nice. Yep.
December. What did I miss?
UFO.
I said UFO.
Oh, you did say, okay.
April.
Whoever's left. If
there's like 5 promotions, I've got did I say Pioneer? Yeah, I said Pioneer.
Yeah, I was the one that brought it up. All right.
Yeah.
So
love them all.
Nice. Damon, you have a large T-shirt collection. What made you start buying them, and what is your favorite shirt or shirts?
Well, I like buying the shirt. It's a good way to support the wrestlers.
Absolutely.
They're there at the table selling, and
yep.
It's a lot of cool designs. So each one is just, and I like having something unique. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's a good way to support the wrestlers.
Excellent.
Do
you have a favorite?
I got a few favorites, but obviously, I mean, probably go with the I'm a Pinhead one with the Back to the Future.
Yeah, I know that one.
I like that one. There's a couple of Anthony Green ones I like.
Any Malonis ones you like?
Yeah, the Pinhead one.
Yeah. What about? Didn't he have a Mastodon one too?
Yeah, he's got the Mastodon.
Yeah, I like that one.
The Mega Malonis I like. Although that's in white. I'm usually not a huge white T-shirt one. Yeah. Too hard to keep clean. Because he can't go out to eat before.
Did you get the one with him and Bruiser as like Care Bears?
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Yeah. I love that shirt.
I got the resting Davy face. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then there's, she's got a couple good ones too.
Nice.
Wrecking Ball's got a few real good ones.
Excellent.
Wreck-It Ralph one. There's a whole bunch.
All right. All right. So yeah, he asked me a question, but we can both answer. So what do you feel is the best New England indie promotion? I think it's wide open since the pandemic hit. I don't think anybody is above anybody else. And if there is,
I agree.
I'll say one thing. Limitless and Beyond are two shows that bring in more than just local guys.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that may be like a lot of people. For me, I like to see that. I used to love to go into the Ring of Honor shows.
Yeah.
And when I first started going to Beyond shows, it reminded me of Ring of Honor, the early Ring of Honor. And I remember saying it to Drew Cadero, and he said to me, he goes, that's the biggest compliment you can give me, because that's his favorite wrestling was the 2002 to 2005 or 6 Ring of Honor. And that's, to me, that's what Beyond reminded me of when I first started going. Because when I first started going, that's when they were booking all the dudes from Jersey and stuff, like Danny Moff, you know, everybody. It's not, to say anybody's the best, it's too hard, I think, in my opinion. I think they're all good. Back in the day, Chaotic might have had a leg up on everybody. But again, since the pandemic, everybody got to start off here again. Yeah. So I think they're all good.
Yeah. It's, and each one has something about them that I love. Right. That I like, you know what I mean? Like, each one, all of them. I mean, they're all, you know, so many. And I like seeing, like, when they bring in the students to wrestle and the new people.
Yeah, I like that too.
People.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think it's great.
Yeah.
You know?
That's where the new talent comes from them new kids. Yeah. New girls, guys.
Like, some people disagree with me on Chaotic. I like Chaotic now. Like, you know, some people say, "Oh, it's not the way it used to be." You know, when they had other names and stuff. But I like it now too. Like, you know, I like the group they have in there now.
A lot of talented people.
You know,
a lot of talented people.
I like it just as much.
Nice. Is Scotty Slade back there? I know he's working for Lucky Pro.
Yeah, Lucky Pro and APW.
Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. All right. So he wants to know both of us to name the top 5 tag teams in New England.
Oh, tags. It's hard to remember
it's
now.
It's very hard. I can give you a few real quick. The Miracle Connection.
Who?
The Miracle Connection. Dustin Waller and Kylon King.
Okay, so I don't even know.
Incredible.
Because I don't go to
the
Beyond.
Hoods.
Oh, yeah, the
How
Hoods.
could you not say the Hoods?
And the Heavy Hitters.
The Heavy Hitters.
They're the new NCW tag champs.
Who else? There's more.
The Closers.
But I haven't seen them team that much lately.
They
are unbelievable.
Hammer got injured. That's why.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, Hammer's out probably for a year.
And then who else? Who's the Chaotic Tag Team champs now? Did you just say them? The Chaotic Tag? I don't know who. I haven't been to a Chaotic show in a while, so they must have a good
missed
tag
a few.
Team.
I'm going this Friday to Chaotic.
Okay. I don't want to leave.
Oh, it's in the unit? Is it the unit?
That's all. And any two of those three. Any two of those guys, you know? Because Vern is not back yet, right?
Right.
Chase is with them, though, so it's 4. Right? Chase still with them? With the unit?
I think so. Last show I went to them is August.
Yeah, I saw a picture recently, and I think it was like for maybe this upcoming show. And Verna wasn't in it, but it was those 3 and Chase.
Okay.
So, and who else is there? Well, there's some older tag team. I mean, I love Nightbreed. I mean, I love watching them wrestle.
All like them.
You know,
they haven't really been.
No. I saw Bud's on the poster for the next show.
They're going to be on. Yeah, they're going to be there the 19th.
Yeah. So
next Saturday night.
That's good. That's good to know. And he's doing good things up at the Next Gen Wrestling School.
Right.
Who now has another new trainer? Did you hear?
Who?
Maverick Wild.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So Mav's been going up there, helping them out.
Good.
Which is great. Can never have enough good guys in the gym to help train the students.
Right.
All right. Michael Morse, great question for you. Damon, what are your thoughts about APW increasing their visibility in New Hampshire? Please, I would like your honest opinion. As some of our fan base is upset, some are excited. I would like to know your thoughts. Thank you.
I can't imagine why anybody would be upset. For the life of me. I mean, I like that they're expanding.
Yep.
You know, that just means more shows.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
They're still running I think that they're going to do 10 shows in Newburyport still. I mean, you know.
They're just putting on more shows.
Yeah.
So the fans should be happy
about that. What are they doing
that.
up in Derry?
I think the next one's in Derry they're doing, But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Heck, they could expand even more in doing the Peabody, the McCarthy Elementary School.
That place had a lot of fans, and Todd had a great fan base in that building.
Yeah.
He really did.
It's so roomy. It's like set up perfect.
Right. Okay. Scott Anthony, Damon, how many shirts do you actually own?
I haven't officially counted in a few years.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's got to be over 900 now.
Wow.
It's got to be.
That's a lot of shirts.
Yeah,
That's wild,
I'm
man.
buying between pro wrestling tees.
Who do you have the most
buying a
of? That's a good question.
Probably Anthony Green.
Yeah.
And
He came out with a lot of shirts.
and
That's why,
Malonis.
right? Yeah.
I mean, I have every Malonis shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I have most Anthony Greens, but Anthony Green came up with a lot of them. I got a lot of Wrecking Ball shirts.
Yeah.
He came up with a bunch of different ones.
That's awesome.
Big Bacon, Brad Hall, so I got a bunch of his. I got a bunch of Davey N.
Yeah.
Let's say a bunch of Devil's Rejects. That might be one of my favorite shirts too, the Let's Go Brandon one.
Yeah.
You know,
I've seen that shirt. Yeah. He's incredible talent too. I know he's not on the youngest side of the guys, but what
he's going to be out for a while too.
He is.
Yeah.
Concussion?
Concussion, yeah.
It's too bad because he was really
he announced it at NCW.
He was kicking butt the last few months. You know what I mean? He's been doing great. All right. We're going to skip that because I think Dave already asked, you have a favorite promotion and why. We already said it. You're always going to be grateful to Pat Dillon, though, first
Pat
and
Dillon.
foremost.
Without Pat Dillon, none of you would know me.
All right. What would your dream match be in New England?
Oh, boy. New England. So current New England. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen BRG and Alec Price go at it.
Ooh, that would be really good.
I don't know if
I've
I've
ever
ever
really
seen.
good. Yeah.
Did
you ever see Big Bacon and AG go at it? That would be really good,
That would be good, too.
That'd be really good.
I always thought one of the best matches would be a mixed tag, like Texas Tornado style match. Malonis and Davey N versus Wrecking Ball and Jessica Havoc. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that would
really
be
good
that would just be
match.
one big brawl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
So his next question would have been, if you could pick a one-time, first-time dream match, would that be it? What would it be? Would it be that one?
I always said, Texas Tornado tag match. Yeah.
All right, Scotty.
Another one we forgot to mention, as far as like prospects of people coming up, the next breakout, Little Mean Kathleen.
Oh, absolutely. You're right. We definitely left her off by
facial
accident.
expressions, priceless.
Yeah, no, she's awesome.
Yeah, she really is.
Maria laughs when she comes out because the way she comes out, she's like a old lady, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's so, she's great, though.
Yeah.
She is great. All right. I skipped over this for a sec by accident. Who is the next athlete to make it to the big time? I'm just going to say this. In my opinion, there's three kids that I think are right there, and it's BRG, Alec Price, and Shannon Thomas.
Yeah.
I mean, the other guys are a little bit younger, so I don't like the Marnies and all that. They're on their way.
Right.
But I really do think one of those three will be the next one to make it big.
And like Big Bacon, Brad Hall stuff. I've always wondered why.
I mean, don't get me wrong. AG should have never been let go. So I mean, if he's the next guy signed again, that's a no-brainer. We all know he should be signed already. So that's not a knock on AG by not saying his name.
Right.
And that, But yeah, those are my three.
Yeah.
I think all three of those kids have a really good chance of making it,
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any more.
And like Davey N. I always wonder why it almost looks like she's been overlooked. You get people that are trying to hold her back or something. I don't know.
Well, nobody's holding her back now.
I mean,
Davey, nobody's holding her back.
Impact. She should have been on
easily
Impact
would fit it
3 years ago.
You said that to me not too long ago. You said that she should have been there a long time ago, and she'd fit right in there. And I agree. I'd love to see her and Jordan Grace go at it.
Yep.
I think
Absolutely.
they might have already.
They have
at Beyond, right?
Beyond,
yeah. I think I was there for one of their matches.
Yeah. So I went to one Beyond show. It was a Women's Evolution one, I think.
Oh, nice.
A few years ago with Matt Del Greco.
Nice.
And it was Jordan Grace's 21st birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She's really awesome, though. She's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Female wrestlers on TV today. All right. I'm just gonna bring up some companies. We'll throw some names out around, but we'll start with Lucky Pro Wrestling. Chris Sullivan and Jim Burgoyne run it.
Yeah.
With some of their guys, Scotty Slade, Alicia Edwards, Randy Shawn, Dolly Decimo.
Yeah.
Mikey Webb, Paris Van Dale, Kellen Thomas, Brad Cashew, BMT, Ariel, Sean Vegan Keegan. Is he still going by Vegan? All right.
Oh, yeah, Vegan.
Shannon Levangie and Ike has been wrestling there too.
Ike, yeah.
I like those guys. That's a good roster.
Yeah.
It really is. What do you like? Other than getting in early, what do you love about like Lucky Pro? What can I tell you? What I like?
Yeah.
I like the random dudes Chris brings in. Just a random dude. Lodi one time.
Yeah, Lodi.
He just had beefcake.
Yep. Bushwhacker Luke, or he'll bring in just random people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Last time I went, it was Stacy Carter,
Yep.
the cat.
All right. That was years ago.
Yeah, I haven't been in a long time.
Wow.
Trust me. The last 2 shows I went to was that one, and who's the one you said?
That was like 2015 or 16 or something.
Probably.
Like that.
It's been a long time. Jai was kind of little. Now he's 15 in high school. So,
wow.
Yeah, he was probably in elementary school. That was the night we met. I met Susanna too. She was selling shirts for Davey Ann at the Lucky Pro show.
Oh, wow.
We had set up a little table ourselves in the corner, and she was right next to us.
Oh, nice.
All right. So Lucky Pro, great company. Yeah. How about that? And then we'll talk about APW, run by Michael Morse.
Yep.
Like their main guys, Stip Mike, Monty, Kid V, Vanity Vixen, Setherin, Nico Silva, the champ.
Yep.
Jory Jal, who's another guy that could be gone anytime too.
Yeah, well, he's already wrestling for
AEW. But I mean, I'm talking about being signed by them and being on TV every week. He could get there. Absolutely.
Yeah, he could. Absolutely.
Who else do I have? Cassius Hall and Ilya Markopoulos, who was their champ for over a year, I think.
Yeah.
And he lost it in Nashua to Nico Silva, the new champ.
A lot of matches.
Good company. I miss doing their shows. I used, I used to do the concessions, but the other guys are doing it now, and I wish them nothing but the best. NCW. John Casey.
Yeah.
I wrote down a bunch of these guys. You'll have to tell me if they
Kellen Thomas is kind of a mainstay.
Is he still the champ?
Yeah. No. He soon will be, I think.
Right.
And then you got Dolly Decimo wrestled with them.
BRG.
BRG. Well, actually, BRG just lost to Robbie the Giant.
Oh!
So he had to leave. He's got to leave NCW.
He does.
So you don't see BRG.
Oh, wow.
Unless he wears a mask.
Right. Robbie the Giant. Very talented. Has he been teaming at all with Doc? Because I was at a show. The show I went to, they said they were going to tag team.
Teaming with Aaron.
Oh, he's teaming with Aaron now.
Aaron, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Little Mean Kathleen's the women's champion.
Yep.
Channing Thomas is their champion now.
Okay. And the Dirty City Murder Crew? They wrestle for them. Ricky Medeiros and Mike Montero.
Yeah, that was
two You know something? I hate another 2 kids that are very talented that we left out.
Yeah.
Both those guys.
Another company I left out, Proving Grounds.
Yes. I didn't. It's written down in here.
Yeah,
Proving Ground.
One of my favorites.
Some of the other guys at NCW that I remember seeing there are reading about AJP, another talented young kid that we've left out. AJ Phoenix.
Yes.
Very, very talented. Yep. Sorry about that, AJP.
Yep.
Isana, Delilah Hayden, Steve Oliveira, Lambert. He still wrestles there, right? Didn't they break up the Middlesex Express?
Yep.
Osiris, the Hoods, Heavy Hitters, Doc Ozone. LM, Little Mean Kathleen, Ariel, and BMT.
Yeah.
Are there. But now, Proving Ground, run by Todd Graham, with help from his boys, Atlee Green.
Yeah.
And Ryan Andrews.
And I will be at, I'm not going to be at their December 3rd show because I'll be at APW.
Right.
With a season ticket with them. And
me and Dave are going down to Jersey to see Alec Price wrestle on a show. Down in Jersey. Yep. For Donnie B. You know who Donnie B is? Donnie B is Supernova's brother.
Oh, okay.
And he used to be the manager of the Backseat Boys.
Oh.
Yep. So we're going to go down there. Me and Dave are going to go down there and see. It's going to be awesome. But some of the guys that, that work for Todd and Proving Ground Montana, again, the Murder City crew.
Yep.
The Dick Busters.
Yep.
Which I know now who they are.
Yeah.
Todd Graham, Tommy Billington, Sean Leader, and hence the name Dick Busters, Dick Lane.
Nice.
Because remember, I couldn't remember who the fourth one was. I asked Todd, and he's like, come on, Leo. The name. And he got me on that one. But there's a lot of other good wrestlers there. Again.
Dustin Healy.
Yes.
Like
Joey Warner.
Joey Warner, yes.
Yes, very good.
He's the exterminator at my work. Like,
is he really?
Yeah, when they call the exterminator to come in, he shows up. Yeah. And I actually met him at work because he recognized my Devil's Reject shirt.
Right.
He goes, "Oh my God, I love Brandon Webb," and he goes, "I wrestle." And I'm like, "Oh, you're the one they were talking about," because somebody said, "Yeah, there's a wrestler here. He's an exterminator. He wrestles." I didn't know who he was.
Right.
So he took a picture. We're at work. We did a picture, selfie, me and him.
Yeah.
And he sent it to a bunch of people. A bunch of people at Proving Ground. So because he didn't know who I was, because I hadn't been to a Proving Ground show yet. This was maybe like 7 months ago, and they all fired back message saying, "You don't know who that is? He's a legend. That's Damon."
Yep. That's awesome. Yeah, he's a good kid too. He is Dustin. He's a really
But
really
I started
good
going to a couple of shows since then.
Right.
January, the week of, it's the same night as Royal Rumble, the 28th. Proving Grounds having a show at the Black Box.
Oh, nice.
Again, so I'll make sure I'm going to get a ticket there.
Peabody?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peabody.
That's
I haven't been to that building. I want to go to that building.
That was really good. That's the first time I went, and then I went the next month. I didn't
Right.
go to the last one because I had Lucky Pro tickets. But their deal is great. You sit up on the VIP is you sit up above, kind of looking down. And
nice.
It's like $60, but you get a signed poster. We got a Robbie the Giant action figure, and
Todd always makes it worthwhile for the gimmicks like that.
So I'm totally doing that again.
Yeah, I don't blame
the 28th. As soon as it goes on sale, I'm going to do the VIP.
Yeah.
Thing because that was great.
Excellent. All right. The next one I get up here is actually let me just finish a couple more guys from Proving Ground that I didn't get to talk about. Delilah Hayden, Derek Conway, Shay Cash, the Ace of Spades, LSG.
Yep.
He's been wrestling for a little bit. Mike Garza, another kid. Incredible. And I hate to bring this, go back, but.
Like Grassa.
That's it, yeah.
The green hair.
Sorry, yes.
But if he dies, he dies.
Dude, he's really good.
He is. He came back to NCW the other night.
Yeah.
He showed up in Bristol, yeah.
Yeah, and again, I want to go back to the Miracle Generation, with Kylon King and Dustin Waller. Dustin Waller actually got a concussion. He's cleared again now.
Okay.
But he wrestled down, got a concussion at Game Changer.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, but if they're booking you for Game Changer, you're on the radar of a lot of people, not just them.
Right.
So, all right. Next one I've written down is New World Wrestling Extreme. Trooper Gilmore, Jimmy Allen. Have you been to any of Jimmy's shows?
I went to the one was Bushwhacker Luke. That's a Nicole Matala's the women's champion, and
They have some of the other people that wrestle there. Their champion is the Tokyo Monster, Cahagas. I think that's how you say it, name Cahagas.
Oh, yeah, all right. I have seen him.
Yeah, and the Mighty Bosch, Dan DeMann, Marco Santiago. You know who's going to be at the next show? Jay Lethal.
That's the one. It's going to be, what is it, November 12th?
Yes, I think that's the date, November 12th. And you know who else has come?
That's a Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, you know who else has come back to wrestling?
Who?
Lowell's own, Damian Darkside.
Okay.
Yeah, my old friend Bob McCarthy. We had little issues between us, and we've settled them. And Bob's a good guy.
I'm drawing a blank on who he is.
You don't remember? He was a manager. He wasn't involved for a long time. He stopped, but he came back.
Maybe if I see him, I'll know him.
And it's good. We cleared the year, and it's great to see Bob back in wrestling again. Chaotic, real quick, run by Chase Del Monte.
Yep.
Used to be the silent partner. Now he's the only partner.
Yeah, they do a good job. They got some good storylines. Davian's a champ. The unit.
Yep.
I like where they're going with this.
Brian Logan came back.
Yeah, it was good seeing him.
So that's really good. TJ, they bring in TJ Crawford sometimes.
Yes.
I like that kid.
They got to use him more. It's fine. I don't see him enough.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No doubt.
And usually I see him, he's a babyface. I saw him at APW as a heel.
I seen him twice at APW. He was a heel on both of them. He was a heel at both those shows, But he's talented.
Yeah, I like him
very
a lot.
talented. All right, then also from KO, you got Love Doug, Shayna Levan, G Mortar, Brad Cashew,
I like Mortar
Max
a
Smash
lot.
Master, AG.
Yeah.
And they even booked Alec Price.
Nice.
So, all right.
I like that they use him.
Yeah, Limitless.
Limitless? I have not been up there in a while.
Really?
But I did, I feel bad. I keep meaning to go because I'm dying to get up there for a show. I did go to the one they combined with Blitzkrieg.
Yeah.
It was a 2-night show, October 7th and 8th on Connecticut. That was really good.
Randy Carver Jr. is doing a great job. Very young promoter.
He's amazing.
Doing
I was
great
shocked
things, huh?
when I knew how young he was.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how young he was. He's what? He's not even, what is he, like 25, 26?
I thought
If
he was younger
that,
than
right?
that.
Maybe.
I was thinking he was like 23.
Probably is, because he's been doing this for a long time, and I know he started as a teenager.
Yeah, yeah.
So
maybe 20. I don't know.
But, and they use a lot of
he's
great
way
guys.
younger than I thought.
Right. Some of the alumni that are just to go through real quick, MJF.
Right.
Carmelo Hayes, formerly known as Christian Casanova.
Carmelo Hayes was first, the first time I saw him was NCW.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
In APW. Yeah, he made his rounds everywhere.
Yeah. But a lot of their
same with
guys,
Josh Briggs.
a lot of their guys have made it to TV, Like
No, first time, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right.
First time I ever saw Josh Briggs.
Yeah.
UFO.
Really?
Yeah. He wasn't called Josh Briggs. His gimmick was like
the
Big
Hawaiian
Kahuna.
dude.
The Hawaiian, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I was there that night.
Yeah. And I remember they ran against Chaotic.
Right.
And about 10 miles apart. And because Pat ran the show in Tewksbury, and Chaotic ran in Lawrence, actually.
Okay.
And it was Chaotic had Brandon Locke against Tommy Dreamer as their main event. And this is when Malonis was kind of stepped away from Chaotic.
Yep.
And so he was there and Josh Briggs and stuff. And UFO had like tons. The place was packed. Yeah, absolutely packed.
Yep.
Like Pat had probably a tenth of the budget.
Yep.
As Chaotic, and he probably drew twice as much.
What about the night Dante ran that same building in Malden at the Irish American Club? Do you remember that when Dante ran?
Yes.
That place was,
It was packed.
packed.
Yeah. Didn't he co-run it with
Bo?
Was
it Bo or with Pat?
Pat? Might have been Pat.
It might have been all three of them.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I never really looked into it. But I do know that was the one show besides the Fenway shows that he was involved in a little bit. That's all I know.
Yeah, because I remember the night, the night in Tewksbury was, Briggs, Big Kahuna. The main event was Amadeus against Malonis.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
I was there then. That was the first night, the only
Amadeus got
time
him in the back.
Jaisea's dad came with us. I bought him a ticket and he came with us. But yeah, so and then some of the other guys that have wrestled for Limitless is like Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, Private Party,
Yep.
Dijak, Emmett, Mainstay Posse, Ciampa, Keith Lee, and so many more. So many more.
Ricochet. You're talking about Limitless? Ricochet.
Yep, Ricochet.
Cody Rhodes. But Cody Rhodes is chaotic too.
Right.
He did a lot.
And they used a lot of New England talent too.
Yeah.
Like the Sea Stars.
Yeah.
I saw MJF take on Ashley Vox. And I was blown away because MJF kept throwing her into the audience. And all I could think of, though, is like how some people are, sue happy. I'm like, you're going to break somebody's nose and they're going to sue. That's all I could think of. But then I realized the fans there love Randy. They would probably never sue Randy.
Never.
They
no
love
way.
him.
Yeah, I was there the night the cage fell down. And we
They had to hold it up. Yeah, you guys were all holding it up.
You were all holding it up, yeah.
Yeah, was that AG's match? Or was AG holding the match?
It was AG was in the match. And cause I can remember was it Main State Posse, Danny McCormick. He climbed up the cage that we're all holding up to zip tie it together to keep it.
Nice.
I was like, that takes a lot of guts on his part.
Yeah.
A lot of trust.
Yeah.
We're going to hold the cage up for him.
Luckily, he's not a big guy.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, whoa.
Nice. All right. Well, we talked about Pioneer Valley earlier. Top Rope is not, and they used to run with super shows?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
What?
Super shows and Top Rope are going to be run separately now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just got the word the other day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. So that's both. They can most likely use the same type of guys, though.
Is it super shows? I thought that was they just called it super shows.
I actually think the super shows were run by Ryan or Teddy.
Oh.
While Top Rope's run by Steve Ricard.
I didn't think Steve was still doing Top Rope.
Yep.
Oh,
as far as I know, he is.
Oh, I don't know.
But and they got some good young talent too that we didn't talk about. Cesar Leo.
Yeah.
Swilly O'Brien.
Cesar Leo, yeah.
This guy ain't young. I don't know if he still wrestles for him, but I know he used to wrestle for him. Good old Donnie Rotten. Remember Donnie Rotten?
Oh yeah. I haven't seen him in a while, but probably last year he was at a few.
Right. So. Why don't you and all I really have written down after that is UFO, Pop-Up, NEW, but is there any companies that you want to talk about? You're the guest.
Yep.
Who do you want to talk about in the last 7.5 minutes?
Well, I mean, I'm making a point next Friday to go down to New England Gladiators.
Nice. I want to go there. I really do want to go there. Me and Dave were
the
heading
debut.
down there
Yeah.
one night, and we hit a little traffic, and then we like put it on the GPS, and it was like an hour and 45 minutes, and we were like, I'm hungry. Let's just go get something to eat. I felt bad afterwards, but.
And Pro Wrestling Grind, too. I went to one of their shows. I was actually supposed to go to their show at the end of April, April 30th, but that's when I ended up getting hospitalized for a few days. So I didn't end up, I wasn't able to go there. I ended up in the hospital for like 5 days.
Right. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Everything's good. But I was like, oh, man. I was more mad that I couldn't go down to Pro Wrestling Grind.
Right.
The show.
Now, there's other companies.
But I want to go back to see them again. That's run by Rip Bison.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. And there's another company starting out soon. It's going to be called New Order Wrestling. I actually just hit them up, and I might be able to get in there with the concessions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I talked to the guy yesterday, as a matter, last night.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll get more about them as time goes on.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's new companies popping up everywhere. I mean, like we talked about, Pop-Up Wrestling's run 2 shows so far. Yeah. And we know Ty's gonna be running more.
Yep.
Yep.
I want to hit one of his shows too.
Yeah.
There's just so many out there.
Have you gone to O'Brien's down in Connecticut, the NEW?
I've been to NEW, but
Yeah.
the one in Bethany?
Yes. The one that Danny Mott was the champ for almost 3 years.
Yeah. I've been there. I'm actually going to their show December 17th.
Nice.
Holiday Havoc.
Yeah.
I'm
And didn't Jalen just win?
He just beat him. Yeah.
Beat Danny Mott.
Yeah. One half of Waves and Curls. We forgot to mention Waves and Curls.
Tag team. Yep.
Oh,
there's just so many. You can't remember everybody.
You
really can't.
They wrestle everywhere. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes.
Right.
Some
other good teams that have been coming in from other places wrestling around, the Brick City Boys.
Yeah.
They're pretty good too.
That's right.
I like them.
That's right. And
the Graysons, I think they got a different name now.
Yes.
But I like them too.
The Amazing Graysons.
I think they changed the name though.
Yeah.
But they're good.
And then there's one has like a lion head, and the other one has like a ring.
The main event.
The main event.
MANE.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I got one of his shirts.
One's the lion. The lion, and one's the lion tamer, or something like that.
Yep.
I never seen them yet. Are they good?
I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen them a few times. They're at APW recently. And I saw them at a Pro Wrestling Grind.
Yeah.
And I've seen them.
You said that's Rip. Rip Bison's run that. Now where are they out of? Where are they running out of?
East Hampton.
Okay.
East Hampton.
Nice.
By that. And also, I think Pioneer Valley does that building too.
Right.
So they kind of share.
Let's see if there are any other companies that we can bring up real quick. There's just so many.
I know.
There really is.
But that's a good thing. There's so many. And
Let's Wrestle, which is a part of Limitless, correct?
Right. Yeah, they're way up though. They're like in Orono.
Right.
Which I want to go back up for even one of those shows.
Right.
I love driving.
Fight Life?
Fight Life.
That's a new one too, right?
I don't know.
Fight Life, run by oh, come on, I just saw his name the other day. Fight Life. Oh, God damn it. I can't think of his name, and I know it. I just looked it up the other day, but that's another company that's been started up. You can never have enough good independent wrestling around here.
And it's better than what you see on TV.
I think so.
So much better.
I like going to independent shows. I like seeing the guys before they're stars become stars.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the best part. It's like,
absolutely.
Survivor Series is coming to Boston. Who cares?
Right.
I'd rather watch it on TV
where
the bathroom's 10 feet away.
I totally forgot. Wednesday night, I'm going to AEW.
Yeah, so I had no interest in getting a
I'm
ticket
going
for
with
that.
Sonny and whoever else is going. And I just realized I got to drop my car off Wednesday night to the dealership. And I'm like, oh, man, how am I going to get everywhere?
I'll be watching the DVR.
Yep.
Fast forward through the commercials.
Yeah, it's my only work day this week. I took Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off to help my parents move. We just moved out. My parents moved out of the house that I grew up in. 50 years they own that house. Bought it for $42,000. Sold it for $485,000. Nice. Talk about making a profit.
Yeah, that's a hell of a profit.
You know? Mm-hmm. So, bittersweet.
Yeah.
Bittersweet. You know, the house I grew up in, the city I grew up in. And now but the best part is they're going to be closer. They're living in Tingsboro now. So that's good for me, and for them, for everyone to be closer to each other.
Would they get a townhouse? Or?
No, my niece bought a house and they have like a little in-law apartment in it next to it.
Okay.
So it worked out good for everybody, You know, I helped, like I said, we helped them move in Saturday and Sunday. We were supposed to go there today and set my parents up, but for some reason something happened, we couldn't. So I got tomorrow and Wednesday to do that. Then I go to work Thursday and Friday, Veterans Day. So 1 day work week this week. It's not bad. I think I can drink every night.
Yep, I'm back to work tomorrow. I've been on vacation the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, did you enjoy? Did you do anything else besides wrestling shows?
Staycation. Not really.
Did you go out to eat? You like to go out to some good restaurants.
Yeah, it was,
Where'd you go?
Let me see. I don't know. I have a childhood friend that has a restaurant up in. It's way up like Winchton. You know, and so I went and visited him.
Is that the one you had the turkey dinner?
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah, that looked really good too.
Yeah,
looked
he does
good.
a good job. He's a hell of a cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did, just stayed local.
Right.
Did some stuff around the house, try to organize more stuff.
How about some of the places you like to go to before you go to an indie show? You have a few places that you like to go to.
Yeah, NCW Tahiti Lounge.
Yep.
Right
That's where I met you there.
Yep, have a couple Mai Tais, and then that way, it's getting out of your system as you're watching the show.
Right.
And don't drink at the show. Just let it,
Where do you go when you go to Lucky Pro? Where do you go out to eat?
Lucky Pro, when they were in Clinton, I used to go to Mr. Z's.
Is that the one with the spaghetti pizza?
Spaghetti meatball
See
pizza.
that? I pay attention, Damon. I pay attention.
You like my posts?
Yeah. And the other place that you'd like to go to? We only got a minute left, and then I'll have you plug your social media.
I don't know. Silver Street Grill. When I go to APW. So I have certain regular places I go to.
Right. Damon, thanks for coming on, but we got to end it with this, though. The Gathering.
The Gathering. Next,
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
You know who the other ones?
Gerald Briscoe they just added.
Yeah.
Jim Brunzell and Greg Gagne.
That's
high
gonna flyers.
Yeah. And that's next August, 3rd through the 6th?
Yep, and we're leaving. We're going to be there Wednesday this time, right?
Yeah,
we're going to leave a day early?
Yeah.
I already told my boss she's going to have to give me some help at my school for like 2 weeks before I go because I need to be further ahead than I was last year.
Right.
Only because I don't have anybody that can strip floors now.
Right.
The guy that stripped for me last year is gone. He retired. But Damon, thanks for coming on. Do you want to plug anything on social media real quick?
Just watch the YouTube show when it comes,
All right.
Check it out. Bring in all the sports.
Thanks, Damon.
Thanks.
We're out, guys. Peace. Hi, guys. I hope you're enjoying the show. Listen, I could use a little help to grow my YouTube channel. So if you could please like, share, and subscribe. That's most importantly, subscribe. Send me a direct message, and I'll give you a shout out here on the show. My YouTube channel is real simple. It's just my name, Leo Connors. Thanks in advance. Peace.